Good morning. I've got a swollen finger. I got bitten the other day by Precious. I'm at the doctor's this morning for a blood test, and I'm going to mention about the finger, see if I can get it either looked at or some antibiotics, because it's swelling this morning quite rapidly now. Sore. Anyway, I'm going to check the overnight camera because I don't have any bowls to bring in this morning because both have gone missing, and I need to see if it's Daphne. If it is, that's 5 bowls in 3 nights. So we'll see what happens. So Jimmy arrived first as usual, taking all of the chicken. Monty then arrives. I say it's Monty, it could be the other one, I don't know. And then he comes back again, or the other one comes, I don't know. Like I say, it's going to take a while to work out who is who. Both hedgehogs are now here, obviously Monty this way and I think the smaller one to the other side, but there are 2 bowls at this stage. Pip then arrives and the other hedgehog comes back again. And there are still 2 bowls at this stage. Pip then comes back again, he's eating from the furthest bowl. Samba is around. Daphne then arrives and she takes the last piece of chicken that was out there. Howie then turns up. There are still 2 bowls at this stage and Daphne is back again. Daphne goes and Howie comes back. And Chip Chip arrives for the first time on the overnight camera, but both bowls are still there. Here we have Jimmy, Chip Chip and Pip did poke his head round the wall. Then we have Daphne and the hedgehog, and 2 bowls are at this stage still there. She looks at the camera as if to say, "Can you see me?" "Yes, we can." And there she goes with the bowl. Jimmy is then back. He's looking for a bowl. The other bowl is there, but it's overturned at this stage. Jimmy is eating the food. Chip Chip then turns up. I did put a bit more food out for both Jimmy and Chip, if I'm being honest. And Jimmy is back again. The 1 bowl is still there, as you can see. Chip Chip then comes back again. And the smaller of the 2 hedgehogs is leaving. He was, or she was eating from that bowl. Half an hour later, the bowl was gone. Jimmy turns up in daylight as usual. And the clean-up crew arrive, but we don't have any seagulls today. So I've been to the doctors and had a blood test. I've mentioned about my finger, but they can't do anything there and then, so I have to fill in a triage form this afternoon when it reopens. But my finger is really red, really swollen, and it's throbbing and it's sore. And yeah, I think I need antibiotics. Anyway, I've just got back from the doctors and I went and got some raw minced chicken as I'd run out. And I've been on the hunt for the bowls. And I found one in next door's garden. So I nipped in, got it back. But I can't find the other one, so we're 4 bowls down now, not 5, as I first thought. But happy days, I've got one of them back. Anyway, I've managed to cut the grass this morning and I have got 2 loads of washing out. So there we go, but it's a bit overcast. I just hope it doesn't rain. Now I've spent all this time pegging that washing out with this swollen finger because it's so sore. But anyway, let's hope it dries. Come on. Here we are. No, you don't take... Oh, don't bite that finger. You don't want that one. Should we try a different one then? Here. Not my finger. Second one. I'll put them there for you. After Cybil had been, I put the other phone out to try and capture her coming back. And what did we get? Norman, sniffing the nuts. He then moves and he sits next to the plate as if he's guarding it. So Cybil obviously did not come back whilst he was there. He then decides to have another quick sniff and he leaves. So for my lunch today, I'm just going to have some of those sour cream and chive crackers with cream cheese on. I'm not actually very hungry at the moment, but I thought I'd better eat something. So that's what I've decided on. And you never know, I might even have some chocolate. So I've been to the doctor's again this afternoon, re my finger. It is really, I don't know if you can see where that bite mark is, but it is very shiny and it is doubled in size, the whole finger, and I can't bend it any more than that where it's so swollen. Anyway, I'm on a double dose of strong antibiotics for the next 5 days. Me and antibiotics don't get on very well. I'm allergic to a few of them. So I did take the first dosage earlier and I felt really, really ill afterwards. So I did go to bed and slept for about 3 hours. So I've got another dose to take this evening. So I am going to apologise in advance if I don't get to go out to the foxes too much, but I'll capture what I can on the bottom camera. Obviously, if I feel okay, I'll go out there. But at the moment, I've got a banging headache, which is a side effect of one of the antibiotics. And both of them, side effects are nausea, diarrhea and sickness. Well, earlier on I felt that sick, and that's why I looked up side effects. So now at least I know both of them can make me feel sick. Anyway, fingers crossed, touch wood, I won't be sick. But I've managed today without using this finger. I've caught it on a few occasions and it has been so painful. But the redness was going up my hand and up my arm earlier on, so I've got to keep an eye on that as well, because it's obviously spreading. But fair play to the doctors, they got me in pretty quick. Anyway, let's see who turns up first tonight. My betting is it will be Jimmy, but in saying that, I've still got to have my dinner first, so we will see. So dinner today for me is salmon, some mushrooms and some new potatoes, and Carol is having new potatoes and a pucker pie. It's an all beef one, and then which I will just have margarine on my potatoes and mushrooms. Don't know what Carol's having with hers.